Good evening, everyone. Just gonna do a little chicken foil packet on the grill tonight, and thought I'd just share my recipe with you. My ingredients are just some red bell pepper, orange red bell pepper, some onion, and some chicken cut into bite-sized pieces, and some small potatoes. And I got all of it together here, so I'm just going to put it together. And the way I do it is I just lay my chicken in there first. You know how much I usually make about 3 packets. And I use stew meat, or you can cut up steak, however you want to do it. Today I had some chicken that I'd laid out that I needed to get used up. So I figured that'd be a nice Father's Day little bit. Quick, easy, no cleanup. And I got that chicken in there. I've already seasoned it with a little bit of garlic salt. And I like garlic salt. And then I add some red pepper to it. Just kind of split it up kind of evenly, just like the chicken. These are really easy. I got the grill warming up out there. And add that orange bell pepper, kind of spread it around like you do the other pepper. You know, you can make 4 packets, how much ever chicken you want to use, how much ever beef you want to use. It's just up to you, however big your grill is, how many heavy eaters you got. Still got a little chicken there. Put a little more chicken over here. And then I put my onions on top of that. And I don't use a lot of onion, about half an onion. But you can use as much as you want. That's a good thing about this recipe too. You can just do whatever you want. It's simple. You know, you can use all kinds of things. Celery. I use celery, sweet peppers, bell peppers, onion. Of course, onion. Everybody likes a little onion. I like these little potatoes, and I usually cut them usually just cut them in half does it. I got a long little blue one here that I might cut it in 3 pieces, just like this white one. Just stick them on top there. I usually give everybody, because I don't know what packet's going to be what. When it comes off the grill, I don't mark it. So everybody gets a little taste of whatever we got. And these little blue potatoes, they kind of freak people out, but they're really good. Maybe some people think they're beets or something, but they're not. They're potatoes. They're really good. I mean, they just cook up in these little foil packets. Just awesome. I got some red potatoes here, little red potatoes. You know, some of them ain't so little, so you can cut them up. Move them around a little. You can pretty much do whatever you want. You know, some people got rules for recipes. I don't got no rules for mine. Just do whatever you want to do. Whatever suits your fancy. I like to keep her simple. And I like to make a meal out of it. So these will be a meal. There's no doubt about that. You can put on whatever kind of seasoning you like. I got a little bit of garlic pepper here. I'm gonna add that to it. Right on top. Because all that's gonna cook right in there in that foil packet. Got some garlic sea salt here. We're gonna try that. We got a deal on that yesterday at remember if it was Menards or Wally World. But anyway, they had a hell of a deal. So we're gonna give it a try. Just need a little bit of a grind or two there. Take care of that. And then what I always do is you don't have to do this, but I do it. Nothing in this recipe is a have to do. That's just what I do. So I always take about a lid of olive oil. It probably ain't the best olive oil in the world, but it should be pretty good. Extra virgin olive oil, palm pilon, or however the heck you say that. And usually about a lid of it's all you need. Now I use it with my stew meat, chicken. I haven't tried these things with pork, but I'm sure they'll work. I'm not much of a pork eater, but I know a lot of people are. So anyway, I use about just a capful of olive oil in each packet. Wash my hands here, get that olive oil off. And then what I do, and you don't even have to do this, but it's just what I do. I cut for 3 packets, I cut 6 sheets of aluminum foil. Well, I don't know, might be a foot square. And then I'll just kind of bunch everything up on that bottom one. I'll lay this one on top of all of it. Don't know if you can see that, but I think you can. And then I just bring it to the middle, kind of rolling it up. Bring it to the middle, rolling it up. And the reason I do it is it just gives everything more room to cook. Uses a little more aluminum foil, but it just makes it easier to unwrap. You can eat your meal right out of that bottom foil if you want, or you can cut a bigger sheet and just use one sheet. I use a cookie sheet to take them outside. So right now I'm wrapping these 3 up. Here in about, I won't video it all while I'm cooking it. I'll show you again what it looks like when we're done. It takes them anywhere from 30, 35, maybe 40 minutes to cook. Maybe not. It depends on your potatoes, how you like your potatoes. They actually cook pretty quick. Anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. That would be my guesstimate. To tell you the truth, I ain't never really timed them. I've cooked them longer and kind of dried my meat out, so I try to keep an eye on them now. And sometimes if you wander off, you get to doing something, time flies by the time you get back. Now I just usually sit there having a drink of water, iced tea or something. And voila, there we are. Little, gonna be a nice little supper. See if you can see them trefoil packets there. That's what they look like. The ingredients once more are just your meat, whatever you choose to use. Your beef, chicken. I like to use stew meat. I have a lot of stew meat cut up when I get my beef. But you can use round steak. You can use any kind of steak you want to use. Potatoes. You can use big potatoes. I use these little potatoes because they're easy to cut up. They're convenient. Don't seem to go as bad on me as fast as the big potatoes. And then I usually use a red, green, orange, yellow. It don't matter, whatever kind of bell pepper I got the best deal on. Yesterday I just got the best deal on them red ones and that one orange one, so that's what I got. And then, like I say, just have your grill heating up in advance. And onion, how much ever onion you like. I use about a half onion for 3 of them packets, and that usually does a real good job. But a lot of people like more onions, so just use whatever you want. Hope you enjoy the recipe. I hope you've went out and viewed that cake recipe and give it a try. And heck, don't be afraid to comment. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever. Anyway, I enjoy sharing these recipes. I'm gonna be sharing one every other day or so. Heck, I like cooking, so I try to do most of my cooking on the grill. Just like I say, there's going to be no cleanup to this. We'll use paper plates. We'll use some real forks. And you might have to rinse that cookie sheet off, but ain't going to be no big deal. Everything's in the trash already. And we're ready to go. So we'll talk at you later. I'll try and show it to you when we get her done. Thanks. Have a good one. Okay, we're gonna check these out. They've been on there, 35, 40 minutes. So I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna show you one, and I'm gonna go eat one. And it helps to have you a pair of gloves because they get warm. They get darn warm on this here little grill anyway. It's a little electric grill. So I'll make sure you turn your grill off, or you let your charcoal die out, or you shut your propane off, whatever kind of grill you got. Okay. I'm going to show you what this looks like real quick. Oh, and they're just right. They're just right. Okay, if you can see that, that's about, it took me about an hour to make supper. And it wouldn't take me an hour, but that's about what it took altogether. So I'm gonna go eat supper. I'll let you guys know how tasty it was. I guarantee you it's tasty. Like I say, give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. You'll be seeing some more recipes. I share a lot of recipes. I share a lot out there on Facebook, but they're the ones I want to cook. And I don't know if everybody does Facebook, so I like to give them a try, and then I like to do them my way. So we'll talk at y'all later. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your Father's Day.